People who drive the Hall Road to Prudhoe Bay say they've never seen anything like it.
Flooding has closed the Dalton Highway for a 5th day, and the governor has declared a state of emergency.
The closure runs between mile 355 and mile 414, just outside of Dead Horse. Officials say an overflow from the Sag River has put 2 feet of water on the road. Add in bad weather and driving is just about impossible. KTVA 11's Lauren Maxwell has been following this story. And Lauren, has this ever happened before?
Well, you know, the Department of Transportation spokeswoman told me today that in the last 7 years, the highway has only been closed twice for weather and then not more than 24 hours. So 5 days in a row, it's something very serious, especially when it's the only road in or out of Prudhoe Bay.
The water is about 3 to 4 feet above the road level. They've had it bermed up with snow.
This video was taken by a truck driver on the Dalton Highway a week ago when the road was barely passable but still open.
On top of it, for the last 2 days, it's been blowing up here. And so they got the road here 1 lane. Obviously, you can see how many we were stacked up, probably 20-some deep.
Since then, it's gotten worse. Much worse.
It's essentially there's miles of a river that is freezing from the bottom, but there's still water flowing, and so it's creating this giant ice field with running water over the top of it.
The Hall Road is the only road to get goods in and out of Prudhoe Bay. 5 days without service is a long time to wait.
It's things like fuel, food, pipe, those things that it takes to run an oil field. And the supplies at Prudhoe are getting critically short.
At Carlisle Trucking in Anchorage, this load is headed for the North Slope,
Prudhoe Bay.
But no one knows when it will arrive. It's likely to join a long line of other trucks staged along the highway waiting for a break.
Our company has at least 30 trucks that are north of Fairbanks waiting for the road to open, but there are several other carriers that are in the same situation. So there's a lot of trucks that are waiting to get through.
Would you say it's more than 100 that are just hanging out there?
I'd venture that it'd be close to that, yes.
The DOT says those trucks and their drivers will have to wait at least another night while work to reopen the highway goes on. Now, this is a particularly important time to get goods up to the North Slope because it's still possible to drive on the ice roads that connect to the Dalton Highway. If they wait much longer, they won't be able to drive over the tundra and bring supplies to places like Point Thompson or the Alpine Fields.
Now, Lauren, what are the oil companies saying about this situation?
Well, I talked to both BP and ConocoPhillips today, and both of them said they are not feeling like this is a critical situation yet. They can still fly in fuel and some goods, but certainly that's something they would prefer not to have to do for very long.